Okay guys, so we got this 2008 Mercedes S550 and it got a bunch of codes and they want me to figure out why the steering wheel controls don't work. I guess it has a check engine light, so we'll go after these steering wheel controls first. Nothing works, not even the horn. Okay, I did a full system scan because I had to clear the codes because it was at the dealership and they couldn't fix the cluster, so I fixed it for them. I think they want an outrageous amount of money to replace the cluster. Let's see. So we got this 9200 resistance and ignition circuit containing component drivers, the airbag ignition squib 1 too high, stored in current. And then we got this steering wheel or steering column module, fault in communication with component A74/1 Multifuction Steering Wheel electronics unit. So we got those two. So guess we're gonna have to get this column apart. Like the up and down works. I guess everything works, like the turn signals and stuff. Let's see. Start this up. Oh, is that cruise control? There we go, turn signals. So everything else works, he said, but none of this stuff works. And I guess we'll have to see if we have this front left SRS malfunction. Okay, so that's our airbag. So I don't know if maybe somebody had this apart or if this was in an accident before and they didn't fix it right. I'm gonna have to get some information on this, and he said his check engine light comes on. I'm also gonna go around the car and check the TPMS. Okay guys, so I just had the car running for like 10 minutes. And we got an engine code. Let's see, what's our engine code? Let's see. Right octane sensor upstream. Look at that. I gotta look to see what his code was before. So I'm gonna save these, I'm gonna print them out, and then we'll go after the steering column. Okay guys, so we got the steering wheel all disconnected. Actually, I don't even know if I had to take these off. So we got this, I think this is built into the clock spring right here. Got the airbag off, it's 2 screws. So we're going to pull the wheel off and we're just going to keep going at this. So I got to get probably like, what is that, an H8 or something. We'll pull that out, or 10 millimeter. Okay, so we got the steering wheel off and this is keyed. There was a flat spot, at least it looked like a flat spot in the bottom. So there we go, we got that. So now we got to go farther because we got to get inside this column. Because from what this is saying, is there's a harness inside that we need to get to. Let's see. Where is this at? They showed attachments. Like there was that part at the fuse box. Oh, for wood trim. Let's see. There's this connector, which I think... Is that this one? No. This must be a different one. And then they want you to come in here. And then you're doing something with this harness right here. Twisting it together and soldering it. So I thought that's interesting, like there's this whole thing right here. So I'm just going to slowly work through this and see what we're getting at. This was a technical service bulletin for this issue from 2007. Well, I guess actually 2009. So that's what we're doing, guys. We're just going through this, and I don't know if we need to. Yeah, I'm just working down through this, so we'll just work down through this, and we'll get this exposed, because then we can do testing. But right now we can't do any testing because everything's covered. Okay, guys, so I got the airbag out. Looks like this is broke over here. I got the clock spring out. Like, it looks like it's the connector over here is broke or something. So it looks like something was supposed to be going across this, and it's not. So I don't know if that's normal or not there, but definitely it looks broke and all covered in some kind of dust. I think that's all it showed taking it apart. I got the Mercedes document right here. So that's that. I'm gonna look at this a little bit more. But that's what I see so far. But if that's damaged there, our clock spring might be damaged. But where is this supposed to all come out as one? Just trying to figure this out here. I've never taken one of these apart before. So guys, that little piece of plastic that was sitting over here, like all busted, well, it looks like it's from down here. This thing was supposed to be over here. That's what it looks like. So that's exciting. So somebody was in here before. Somebody was in here. Okay guys, so I got it apart. So this whole thing just slides off as one piece, and then you get the screws from the back side here. So I'm going to take these screws out, get this cover off, and then we'll examine this. So guys, I'm finding all these plastic pieces in here. Look at that. That's all cracked right there. That whole thing's cracked. I guess the case is the only thing holding it together. So what I want to do is I want to see if this was even in the groove. Here's more plastic. There's like plastic everywhere all over this thing. So I'm going to try to put this back in and see if it'll work then. Maybe somebody had this apart. I just want to set it all back in place and see if we get any activity. Okay guys, so we got the column apart here. Oh, well, I set it all back together, but nothing works. So we have nothing working on any of our screens. We get nothing. So I'm really thinking that we have a bad clock spring. Since that clock spring's broken, we should probably start there. Now we might be able to bypass this clock spring. I have to see how the clock spring works. But I tried pressing on the horn. We have nothing from our horn. So that's making me think that we have a bad clock spring, like nothing's working. Okay guys, so we got our data bits here for everything. So if we press our horn, we have no change. So if we press any of these, we got nothing showing up. So to me that means we aren't getting a signal to our module. So I'm assuming clock spring's bad. I tried all of them. I even tried the ones in the back here. We get nothing. So nothing on scan data. So it isn't like the scan isn't like the car's like ignoring it. It's just not getting the signal. So what I want to try to do is let's go back. Let's see, can we do actuation test? See, multifunction steering wheel. Don't know what that does. I was hoping to. C4. We have cruise control come on. No, I was hoping that we could like command stuff on and off here. Let's go back. Okay, so that's all we have there. Hang on a second. Okay guys, so I put my multimeter on continuity check, and I probed into this wire that comes from the center of the steering wheel right here, and I put it down here, and we got continuity. That's the only one. So I'm hoping that these are white, red, black, just like they are in here. So that's what I'm going to try to do to bypass the sensor right here, because I'm going to order another one, but I want to make sure everything else is good here in the car. So we're going to jump that right to the column right there, and we'll see if that works. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do now. So I'm going to get this set up and we'll try it. Hopefully everything works. Okay guys, so I got everything connected up here. Got it going into here. This is the AES Wave uTest kit. So look at that, we got them probed in here. So let's turn this ignition on. There we go, ignition's on. Let's see if our horn works. Look at that. Look at that, guys. We got a working horn. Let me grab the airbag. We'll plug the airbag in here. I'm not going to connect the airbag up, but I want to make sure the steering wheel controls work. Okay guys, here's our controls. Let's see if they work. If anything, did we get anything? Oh, look at that. Our back button worked. Look at that. Can you see that? It is cycling. That is awesome. So that works. Our radio works. Let's turn that off so I don't get demonetized. So look at that. That all works. That is awesome. Got all kinds of stuff coming up. So there we go. We proved it. Proved what it is. Clock spring. We saw it was broke, but now we just proved it by bypassing it. Okay guys, so we got a new clock spring here. Brand new from the dealer. There's only like 3 left in the country. So we got this. So I'm going to assemble this all up. Comes with this nice little shield over top of all the pins. Look at that. So I'm going to get this all mounted up inside our housing the way it was, and then I'll see if we can get all this stuff working for this guy. Okay guys, so I got the screws in here, got it all set up, got all the plastic pieces on except for this one. I gotta find this one. I think I got the other ones on. That one might have to be fixed. This is the one that was all messed up and went around inside the housing because somebody had this apart before. But everything else is looking good. So that's where we're at with this. Guys, so I got the airbag all connected up. Got it all routed in there all nice. And we'll put this back in and we'll see if everything works. Okay guys, so let's, before I bolt the airbag back in, let's make sure everything works here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hopefully that doesn't demonetize this. Let's make sure our controls work. Oh, let's see, do we got to return? There we go. Look at that. We got this. Horn work? Yeah, look at that. We are good, guys. Voice command. Look at that. We did it.
This function is only available in navigation mode.
Okay, thanks for telling me.